Hi, I'm Paris, and in most of my videos you'll see me wearing my now discontinued Pebble smartwatch. They were one of the first smartwatch companies. I love this because it tells me how far I've walked each day, it gives me text messages, lets me see who's calling, but that's about it feature-wise, and it may be time for me to move on to something a little more advanced. A company called FitOn has sent me their latest product to try out. Since the Pebble Watch company went out of business about a year ago, a number of smartwatch companies have added heart rate monitoring to their devices, but the FitOn has added blood oxygen level monitoring. And that's interesting when you're exercising to see your blood oxygen level, but it's more interesting at night when you're sleeping. I'll tell you more about that and about the Kickstarter campaign for this watch that you can still get in on. They'll be shipping soon, but there's still a chance to get the big discount. EpicReviewGuys. The FitOn watch has that cool yet mysterious Steve Jobs in a black turtleneck look going on. On Kickstarter for about $50, you can get in on ordering one of these and have it delivered by Christmas. Find out more about it at the link down below this video. I love the color combination that they use in this watch band. And here's a look at the watch, showing the time and the date. On the back of the FitOn watch, you can see up here the 2 copper points. That's for charging. It's similar to my Pebble watch because it's waterproof to a certain degree, and so it doesn't have a plug-in micro USB for charging. And the real magic happens in here. This is a transmitter of different wavelengths of light, and by how those bounce back to the sensor, it can tell all kinds of stuff about you. Here's the charging device that I mentioned to you. It clamps onto the watch, so you have those 2 metal pins there making contact, and on the other side it's standard USB. Next thing I'll do is download the app on my phone and get the watch and my phone paired together. The first question that the app asks is for you to pick your skin color, and this is related to how well the watch can work with seeing through your skin. I think I'm somewhere between these two with a pinkish tinge. I put in my age, my weight, and my height, and they recommend to get me healthy, I should walk 25,000 steps a day. Now that's a goal. It connected with my phone easily enough. All my numbers are 0, including my steps, my sleep information, my heart rate, and my blood oxygen level. But hopefully not once I have put it on, replacing my Pebble now, temporarily or permanently, I don't know. This is pretty sharp looking. I feel like I'm burning calories just by having put it on. Here's a close-up view of the FitOn watch. Fits very comfortably. Hope the hair on my arm doesn't affect any of the readings. Time to test those out right now. I have my fingertip blood oxygen meter. Put it on my finger. Press the button. Let's see what it says. 99% oxygen saturation and a pulse of 73. Let's see what this says. 97. I like the 99 better. Is it the hair? Just tell me if it's the hair. It's checking my pulse now. 84. Maybe I got excited because my blood oxygen was lower. Okay, we're down to 75 now. Let's try them at the same time here. I'm not sure which should be more accurate, measuring the back of the wrist or measuring fingertip. They're both measuring 99, 97. Maybe it just needs to get to know me, so I'll let it accumulate some data and send it over to the app on the phone and see how it looks there. Well, it's 2 days later. I've had some interesting experiences with the FitOn watch. It has been very useful at night to see my blood oxygen level. I wasn't especially concerned about myself, and that was borne out by the results of this. I don't see pattern of where my blood oxygen level is dropping like I have sleep apnea. But there are other people, family members, that I'd like to have a chance to wear this and see what the results look like for them. There are some little peculiarities between the phone and the app, some of which I've just learned to work around. Some I imagine they'll fix in upcoming releases, maybe new firmware for the watch, new versions of the app. The strangest one was my walk this morning. When I set it up, there's a mode where you can have it bring in maps, and it actually shows you and follows you via the GPS in your phone. And here's my route plotted out with the information where it says it's 0.9 mile. I know it's 1.5 miles because I've driven it in the car and I've seen the odometer. And what I found happened was when I started walking in a straight line up the street away from my house, it was telling me I'm going 3 miles an hour and I'm at this pace and this distance, it all looked good. But as soon as I turned and started walking at an angle, it was telling me I was going slower. It actually got down to like 1.7 miles an hour. And I was going downhill. I thought I can't possibly be going this slowly. It made me realize that even though they have the map on the screen, I think they're measuring the distance to where I am as the crow flies rather than following it block by block and turn by turn, something like that. So I did have some issues with that because I knew how fast I was actually going. I imagine they'll release an update for the software that will fix that. Also, you may have remembered, I was kind of surprised that my blood oxygen at rest and breathing well was showing 97%, not 99%. Well, I had every other family member try it, and all of us are 97%. Now, none of us are professional athletes. Maybe you need to be in great shape to hit 99%, but I looked at their example graphs on their Kickstarter page, and apparently 97% is about as high as human beings seem to be able to get this to go. So I'm treating my 97% that I still get anytime during the day that I turn it on as telling me that I'm in pretty good shape. Now at night is a different story, and this is the case for most people. Your breathing slows when you're sleeping and your blood oxygen saturation does tend to drop a couple points. They list normal as 95 to 100, but I've read online that at night 92 down to 92 is still within a normal range. You should ask your doctor if you're wondering about that. You'll notice the one little dip I have here in my graph, that went down to 94. This is my oxygen saturation graph for last night's sleep, and I didn't have any dips. I do have issues with the sleep recording though, and maybe I was doing something wrong on the watch itself, but it only picked up a couple hours of my sleep last night, the last couple hours, so it saw me as having a bad night, when in actuality I got about 5 more hours sleep than this shows. The graph from the night before I think is more representative, where I had a good night's sleep, but it wasn't especially great. And yesterday I did make an effort to take a long walk in the morning and then again in the evening, and though I didn't hit my 25,000 steps a day that the device recommends I get to improve my health, I thought 16,000 was pretty good. So the FitOn watch still has a few little bugs to work out. This is a pre-production model, and so is the software. The final version will be waterproof and you can go swimming in it, but they told me don't get this one wet because it isn't the final version. For $50 though, I think it's amazing the information this can give you about your health and your fitness. And you can get one at that price until November 19th, 2017. That's when their Kickstarter campaign ends. They've already far exceeded their goal. I'm not sure when they may run out of the $50 option for getting these, so click on the link down below this video and check it out soon if you're interested. The final versions of the FitOn watch are expected to ship in December, and they're saying they'll have it to you for Christmas. If you'd like those insights into your own health, or if there's someone you know you might be a little concerned about how well they're sleeping at night, this could do the trick. I'll be back soon with more health and gadget reviews. You can keep checking back for those videos, or you can click that subscribe button down below. You'll get notified when my videos go up. See you on the next review.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At EpicReviewGuys, we give it a try. What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches